Sacred Insights 101. I just wanted to send a great big thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. I had no idea when I started this how kind and beautiful and heartfelt and wonderful you guys are. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you from my heart. I just love you. I also want to let you know that after I do these readings, what happens sometimes is I can sort of, I continue to get messages from Spirit, sort of added insights or things that I would like to clarify what Spirit was saying. But then the video's up and there's really kind of nowhere for me to do that. I also have occasionally seen questions that you guys write in the comments section. There's questions there, and also telepathically I hear your questions and then Spirit answers, and here I sit with it and know where to actually put it. So for the month of September, for you guys, I say we, me and Spirit, we're going to do extended readings, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do those around the 10th, 11th, 12th of September to give you guys a chance to watch these September horoscopes. And if you have anything that you'd like clarification on, or if you have any questions about the reading, or anything stirs up in you that you'd like to share or have any questions, or you'd like clarification on anything, please put it in the comments. I'll be watching those and using those to put together the extended reading for you. So I'm going to be taking notes on what Spirit gives me, and I'm also going to be gathering up your comments. So get your comments in. Hopefully, you know, if you see the September, this reading before September 10th, 11th, 12th, make sure you get your questions or your comments in there so that I can address those in these extended readings. Once I do them, then I will put the link for them down below the video. So I'll add those links in once the videos are done. So keep a lookout for those around mid-September, something like that. That will just clarify and answer your questions for these September horoscopes. Okay? I love you guys. I love you. Mwah. Have a great month. Hi Sagittarius, Cindy here with Sacred Insights 101, ready to do your reading for September. This definitely comes off of your August reading because that was big, and it's still August. So because I'm doing the readings now, it feels like a lot of these readings are sort of addressing what's going on now and helping you with what's going on now, and also with some things that might be coming up for you as you saw the August reading, some things that might be coming up that will also help you into September, some things that may come up in September. So the first card that wants to go is no surprise, is that you're going through a huge transformation. Yes, when you are awakening to healing powers from ancient, times, yes, that's going to bring up some things. That's going to be a huge transformation. And so there's a couple of things that come from that. One is, okay, well, if I'm going to get all these healing powers, and I'm a healer, and so many of you, thank you so much for your comments. So many of you resonated with, yes, you're already a healer, or you've known this your whole life, it's a soul thing, and now you're excited to do something with it, right, as it's awakening within you throughout August, September. And so this sort of seems to answer some of the questions you might be having about the information that came out in the August reading. The very next card is talking about life purpose. So yeah, then it would make sense then that your next question might be, okay, well, how can I use this in terms of what does my soul want to do with this? What is my purpose? And he answers this beautifully. It says, the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Your purpose is happiness. Actually, by the way, don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus on serving a purpose. and then your purpose will serve you. Isn't that beautiful? Don't focus on finding your purpose, but rather focus on serving a purpose. And then your purpose will serve you, coming back in both ways. And so the next card that wants to go is saying, get crystal clear on your intentions. What makes you happy? So yes, imagine, okay? Imagine, the next card. Imagine that, okay, now, if this resonated with you in August and you're just excited to be waking up to these divine healing powers and gifts, imagine what you want your life to be like now. So if these are ancient healing wisdom and gifts, the next logical question almost is, okay, well, so what would you like to do with that now in this lifetime? What would you like to do with these gifts that would serve a purpose so that this purpose can serve you and everyone else? And so they're saying, imagine it. Get clear about what you're wanting. Imagine what would feel good to you. Try different scenarios and find the way that you might use these gifts in a way that just lights you up. That, oh my gosh, this would just be so fun to do. Some of you, from your comments, some of you have already found it and you're going. And they speak to that too. So for some of you, you've already kind of found it and just, keep going. For others, you may not know yet. So get clear about what it is you're wanting. Imagine it. Creative writing might be a way, what do they call that writing? See, and you would know. You guys would know. It's that writing where it's just freehand. You just let your hand write stuff and then read it later. And it's sort of speaking through your hand. They're suggesting some of that to help you see how you might organize these gifts into a way that serves yourself and the world at the same time. Okay, so the other thing that can happen, because again with this transformation, she wants to come back in terms of talking about what this section is over here. She wants to come back to say, in terms of a transformation, with all of this coming up and awakening in you, and I keep doing this kind of motion, it feels like it's, these are all, this is wisdom and gifts that are within you that are waking up. So they're already in you, they're coming up to come up and out through your hands, through your claircognizance, through your sharing wisdom, however you'd like to do it. It's coming up and out. Well, there might be some things in there that it bumps up against. As it tries to come up, it could bump up against some old beliefs, some old wounds that have you believing something that won't allow it to come on out. And so they're saying there's something, looks like for some of you, in a subconscious that might be blocking some of this. Something in the subconscious that might be blocking it, and it has to do with your heart chakra. They're wanting to go together. It's very much about the heart, where the love is, where the love is. So it doesn't feel so much about empowerment kind of thing. It's not root chakra kind of thing. This is your heart. This is your heart. This is where love is. And the very next card that wants, these two want to stay up because it has to do with your parents. And this card, so beautiful, love from your parents, says no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. This one is kind of hard. This one can be kind of tough to, if you had abusive parents, it can be kind of tricky. But if you can allow yourself, to appreciate that, if you have animosity or blame or guilt or all that kind of heart stuff in association with your parents and the way that you were raised, it feels like this lifetime, in this lifetime, but it also could be past lives because it's in the subconscious. Okay, so now they're saying, it could be in past lives that parents that you may have had were incredibly abusive, and so you've got some wounds in your heart space from, that core love from your parents, that we are, born with sort of expecting that our parents love us, and when they don't, it can be very traumatic. And so they're wanting you to use that wisdom that's coming up. Use some of that healer wisdom that you already have to really try to embrace the idea that they did the best they could. And I love the way that this card speaks to it. They loved you the best they could. And if you really look at that, that's true. It's going to be true. Even if it totally 100% feels like they did not love you at all, they may have told you they didn't love you, as harsh as it may be, they did love you the best they could. And with that, there can be forgiveness, there can be letting go, there can be, because you have a high purpose. You have a very high purpose. And so to clear these blocks, this is a beautiful perspective on relationship with your parents that may not have been very good. They did the best they could. So they're asking you to let it go. To let it go, let it go, let it go. You got 3 cards that say let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let go, let go, let go. Let go of it. It was in the past. They did the best they could. If it was in past lifetimes as well, they did the best they could. Right? So if you can find a way to let it go with a perspective, maybe, right? With this perspective of they did the best they could. Okay. I'm going to embody that. They did the best they could and let it go. And if you're struggling with that, we have 2 here saying, listen, shh, shh, shh. Look at these cards. Both of them are just going, shh. So sort of asking you to quiet your mental chatter around it, about it, with your parents, especially if it's this lifetime, because you would be fully aware of what the situation was with your parents in this lifetime, fully aware of it. So if there's mental chatter going on, I just thought that was so funny. Both of these cards are just going shh, 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 and they're talking to that monkey mind. They call it a monkey mind, and it gets caught in loops, and it keeps going. Blame and shame and guilt. Let it go. And so they're saying, get some quiet time and listen. So the words on these cards say, get yourself into some really quiet time and go within and listen. So she's saying, we're going to be sending you messages. We're going to be answering your prayers. Quiet your mind. This is from your guardian angel right there with you. The guardian angel is right there with you. Stay in a quiet and receptive place. Don't worry about the nature of anything. Just quiet your mind, and that way you can hear me quickly. This is our request to you, she says. Listen. Listen. Listen to your inner voice so that peace can come over you. Just peace can come over you. So with quiet time, you can get yourself in a peaceful state so that you can hear her wisdom coming through right there to help you to let go of this past situation that is blocking the major transformation that is happening for you. It's bumping up against that, so you guys might be feeling that already. You have the power to let it go. You have the power to heal the situation within yourself. No one has control over other people, but there may be a situation with your parents that you might be able to heal. You are a healer. You might be able to heal this. And this card is saying you've got the power. You've got the power. And it says, use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. And the healer card says you have the power. to help and heal others. So both of these cards basically saying you have the power to heal. Use that gift to heal this situation, is what they're saying. So that you can clear it and let it go, so that you can find your purpose and move on and do what you're designed and what your soul here wants to do. Does that make sense? You also got flower power coming along with the word power. She just wanted to come out with the word power. You have the power. Now, flower essences might be nice. They might be nice in a quiet space. They might be something that you already use or something that you could consider using that would help you quiet your mind, is flower essences that might help you do that. But mostly she wanted to come up with the word power. You have the power. You have the power to heal yourself and others. Use that gift to heal the situation. Okay, and then we also got, as far as this wanting to come right underneath your life purpose and getting crystal clear and imagining, okay? So if we go back now to all these cards that were here in the beginning about your life's purpose and this transformation you're going through in terms of your life purpose, to get really clear about what you're wanting, imagining what you're wanting, and right underneath that comes that you are just getting started. You're just getting started. You're blooming, blossoming, unfolding, blooming. You're just getting started. How exciting. Let that be really exciting, because there are happy surprises for you. Happy surprises. Good things are about to happen. It says something very good is about to happen. So this wants to come back. So it could be in healing. This is going to be really good. There would be such a huge shift when you heal those parent dynamic relationships. But they're also here in this part of the reading wanting to say, yeah, get really clear about what you're wanting. You are just getting started. Get excited. Surprises are coming. And to actually get clear about what you're wanting now. Go now. You got the fertility card. Now's the time. Again, the energies are so with you right now to express your gifts. Use your gifts to heal yourself, your family, your parents, your friends, anyone. This is your gift, right? Express your gifts. Use your gifts. This is about freedom. And this freedom card, she wants to come up in terms of expressing your gifts and being that healer in the world, getting really clear about what you're wanting to do, and then serving a purpose with these gifts that are coming up. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And then getting really clear about it, and it's about your freedom. And then the freedom also wants to connect with this wound here that you're letting go of. You're going to let go of the past. So she wants to come back with that too. Just let go. This is about your freedom. Freedom in the middle. Freedom and just letting go. Letting go of this past situation. You have work to do. For yourself and for the world. So letting it go, healing that as the healer that you are, and moving on, your freedom and expressing your true self, expressing your ultimate true self. This is the feminine aspect of the divine creator, about expression, right? Just divine feminine, expressing your gifts, expressing your true, these gifts that are coming up for you. Get really clear about how you want to do it, through creative writing, through listening, right? And then go now. Do this now, go now. Okay, so again, like these readings usually go in sort of a story kind of way. Go now, meaning, expressing your gifts in the world, and also go now in terms of managing this situation too. Like don't stall on that, because it's blocking in your heart chakra. It's blocking the part of the awakening. As this butterfly is wanting to emerge it's in the way. So we want to get that out of the way now, and then express your gifts. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, another great reading and lots of really good help for you if that's what's coming up for you guys. So have a wonderful rest of August and a great September. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your comments. Keep them coming. Let me know. Let us know if you have had this kind of situation and you've worked through it. Share that with us so others can benefit as well. All right? If you find your purpose and you're so excited about it, how did you do that, How did you find it, or what are you doing to serve? I love your comments. Please continue to share. So take really good care of yourselves. Till next time. Talk to you soon.